What's going on, people? It's Talks with TRB coming at you. I've been neglecting the child because the child. I've been neglecting the channel a little bit because I've been focusing on. Let me clean this lens off a little bit because I've been focusing on the YTTA stuff. Hang on, people, because I should have had all my stuff ready before I started filming, right? Anyway, this is Talks with TRB. Just wanted to come at you today, show a little love to the channel real quick, let y'all know that the videos will get back popping. Right now, what we're doing is on my trucking channel, we got a little group going on called YTTA Networks. YTTA Networks is just a network of YouTubers, YouTube Trucking Alliance, YouTube Truckers Alliance, YTTA. And what we're doing over there is basically trying to set up like a little TV or whatnot. So that way, you know, we have specific time slots where we can get in and get on, do a 30-minute time slot. That way, the people can reach out to us. You know, so if you're on this channel and you just happen to catch this video, go check us out on Facebook, YTTA Network. Feel free to subscribe, join, like video. We do live feeds 5 days a week. From the hours of 6 to 9 East Coast time, and that way you can just see some of the other personalities that I like to interact with. It's not, even though it's YouTube Trucker Alliance, we don't necessarily talk about trucking like you. You got Story Time with TRB where I talk about a random shit. Anyway, with that said, I was looking at Salsa Ray video and the one where she's on the beach with Daddy-O, and she was absolutely right. When different cultures, when their women become of age, there is a celebration for the women to come of age. There is an acknowledgement that you are of age. There is acknowledgement that, hey, you are not a teenager, you are a young lady now. You know, quinceañeras for the Hispanic folks, Sweet 16 for the white folks. But as far as Black America, we don't have any traditions like that. What would be dope if we can all come together and start doing traditions, start making our own traditions, because anything that we touch, as far as African American people, Black American, or whatever you consider yourself, people of color, you know, it end up catching on mainstream. But we don't have any celebrations. The celebrations that we do have, like today, is July 4th of July. So, you know, we pop fireworks, eat barbecue. You know, I do partake in the swine. You know, I feel like if you cook it, you won't have the worms in it. I mean, that's just how I feel about it. But we really don't have any traditions, in us being a lost culture. And what I mean by what you mean, big country? By us being a lost culture, meaning we're not accepted by any other race. We have no homeland, no heritage, no place of origin. Now, you can say, okay, we all come from Africa, but African people don't even accept us. And I know, because I live in San Diego. So we got plenty of Africans, Ethiopians, and all that over there. And they do not accept us as African American people. We was having this discussion last night about how we're the only culture that we don't know our origins. Yeah, you can go get a DNA test, but you know, if your DNA test said, hey, you came from Ghana, and you try to go over to Ghana, motherfuckers is not going to accept you. You don't speak the language. You don't necessarily look like them. You don't even have damn near the same skin tone. You just have, your skin tone is brown. It's not necessarily like theirs. For the most part, you don't have the same tradition. You know, like right now, you know, we're struggling trying to find our own way, our own culture. And what we do is we go back to where we feel like we came from. So there was something saying about dashikis. And African people was like, we don't want you wearing we don't want Black Americans wearing dashikis because you don't know why we wear dashikis. You know, which was like a shock to me because I just thought it was like a fashion statement. It was just something to represent over there, the motherland. But obviously it's a tradition. It's like the colors mean something, the patterns might be something, or something like that. So while we out here trying to find our own way, let's do our own thing. Hey, fuck it. You don't want to, you know, you don't want to accept us, and no other race will accept us, and we're the only race that can't say where we came from. If you're Hispanic, you know you came from Spain and Mexico. If you're white, you know you came from Europe or London, some crazy shit like that. If you're Samoan, you know where you came from. If you're Japanese, Chinese, Asian, Korean, Filipino, if you're whatever, you have a home. We don't have a home. This is our home. America is our home, and we're doing the best we can to try to fit in and survive in this land, that we are prosecuted for absolutely no reason, because we didn't choose to be over here. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers brought our ancestors over here, made books on how to break us, and then tell us to go back to your own land. Like, we don't have no motherfucking land to go back to. The fuck you mean go back to where you came from? Nigga, I came from Southeast San Diego. That's where you want me to go back to? So I feel Salsa Ray is correct. I didn't watch the whole video, but she was basically saying how some of the clubs, some of the restaurants and stuff she went to down in Florida, Jackson. I think she was in Jacksonville, Florida. The whole family comes out and party. Normally, like black folks, we leave our kids at the house with a babysitter or grandma, and we go out and have a good time. But yeah, Hispanic folks, they bring the grandma, mom, kids, father, uncles, and everybody come out and have a good time, do karaoke. They teach the kids how to dance and all that good stuff. And it's kind of like, why don't we make traditions like that? Why don't we do that? We celebrate Christmas. We celebrate Thanksgiving. We celebrate Thanksgiving, even though Thanksgiving was, basically coming over here killing the indigenous people that lived over here. We celebrate 4th of July because they threw the tea in the water and broke away from Britain. But all those traditions that we celebrate are not our own. Those are traditions and religions and beliefs and ideologies that was given to us. If you want to say the man, it was the man, or it was given to us by somebody else. All of our holidays that we celebrate were given to us by somebody else. We don't have our own shit. And that is definitely something to take into consideration. That's definitely something to think about. I mean, why can't we just come up, even though, yeah, you're not going to get the day off from work. Like, they give us 28 days. They give us the shortest month in the year in order to celebrate what we have accomplished as a race, which is, Black History Month, which I do appreciate. Really do appreciate, because there's a lot of things that a lot of people don't know about African American people. Inventions and culture, ideas and different things that we sparked as a race that never gets, it only gets acknowledged once a month, and then every month you end up finding little tidbits like, oh, that's who created air conditioning, or that's who created stoplights, or some crazy shit like that, and that stuff is not taught to you in school. What's taught to you in school? Christopher Columbus, George Washington, I'm trying to shift with the Jake break on. Y'all don't know what that is. Don't even worry about it. But I think that'd be pretty dope if we could come up with our own culture. Not culture. I don't know why I keep saying. If we can come up with our own celebrations, our own holidays. Let's not just get together for Sunday dinner. Let's get together, once a year for this, or let's celebrate our daughters becoming so-and-so, or let's celebrate our sons for so-and-so, and give them something to be proud in that's theirs, like nobody else does. Like, and if we got to take the American way of doing things, of adapting when other people are doing it and making it our own, then so be it. Once our daughters hit 18 or get their first cycle, or once our son get a certain age, or certain accomplishments, like graduating high school, or not even graduating high school, because that should be something that should be instilled in them. But just when they come of age, when they stop being boys and start becoming young men, we need to take pride in our families, and we need to, and I can sit here all day and just talk about what we need to do, but in all actuality, I have 3 daughters. So I need to celebrate my daughters and let them know that they're beautiful and I appreciate them. All the other things that go along with raising daughters. I celebrated my kid when my firstborn lost her first tooth. I celebrated that, because it's shedding the old and coming into the new. I'm gonna be so proud of my daughter when she do get her first period, and I'm gonna make sure that she should never be shamed, because all that's saying is that you're ready. Your body is changing and becoming a young woman. And it's little things like that. Like, what are some of the things that other cultures do to celebrate coming of age, like quinceañera or sweet 16 and different things like that? What is it that we can do? What is it that we can do as a race of people to start building our own culture? Because again, we're lost people. We are lost like the Israelites. If that's what you want to go with religion, we're a lost people. What's different now is that the faces are changing. Like, black people used to be the bad people. We used to be the bad people. We used to be the thugs, the gangsters, the terrorists, the so on, so on forth. But now we are, the view on black people are changing. And I'm wondering, is that because now they feel like we have a mutual enemy, and the mutual enemy is terrorism? Is that why we are being more accepted in certain roles, and the image on TV isn't of black men killing each other, but the face of terrorism? This is what terrorism look like, and this is terrorism. And you should be afraid. You should be afraid. It's just something that I'm wondering. If you're wondering where I'm at right now, I'm in Arizona going through something called the Gorge. Pretty nice mountain range right now. I guess that's what motivated me to go ahead and just make a video to go ahead and let this channel know that I ain't forgot about you. Talks with TRB is still here, baby. It's still here. But like I said, I've just been focusing on 2 other channels right now, in the Facebook live feed stuff. So, but yeah, if you want to come, definitely check me out on YTTA. Come check out me, Trucker Brown, a trucker named Jay, Loshan Parks, On Point Concept, and Woody Wood. That'd be absolutely dope. But as a lost people, I feel like, and what's weird about it is it's like anything that we touch, because we're the most accepting people, to me, on this planet. Like, we don't care if you're white, black, Indian, Arabian. We don't care. We accept you for who you are. But yet other cultures don't accept us for who we are. But then you ask yourself, who are we? Because we don't really we're slowly but surely building a family structure, but we're not building a necessarily culture. We have music, we got artists, we got style, we got fashion. But when somebody looks at a dashiki, for instance, they know that's African. When people look at models with messed up teeth, that's European. When they look at, just different things, they know where they have an idea of where that came from. So when you look at something that's black, what is it? Cornrows, sagging pants? Afros. Afros is black. The Black Power Fist is black. I don't know, man. I'm just on here rambling. Some of those thoughts cross my mind is why don't we celebrate our young ladies, young African American women more? Why don't we give them milestones? Because what's the milestones for a black woman? Get married and have babies? That's it. Like, what's the milestone? Graduate high school? That's a milestone for everybody. But for a black woman, what is the milestone? When you hit a certain age, when you accomplish something, Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. It's Talks with TRB. Riding through Arizona right now on a beautiful, dry, hot day. Y'all leave y'all comments down there and let me know what are some of the things What are some of the milestones we can celebrate our children, male and female? What are some of the milestones that we can give them to aim towards and then celebrate them for accomplishing those milestones? Talks with TRB. Feel free to add me on Instagram, The Right Brother. Add me on Facebook, it's TRB. Add the network, YTTA Network on Facebook. And other than that, people, y'all be easy. Peace.